When I started calisthenics, I had no clue what the false grip was. I still remember that day so vividly, as if it happened yesterday. You got magic wrists or something? I know, right? It's magic. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just using something called the false grip. False grip is when you place the bar on the meaty part of your palm or on the wrist instead of placing it at the base of your fingers, the knuckles. I think that's what it's called. And as you said, it does magic when it comes to your pull-up. Good times, good times. No, wait. These are the good times. Those are the bad times, because I can actually do the false grip now. I've been able to do it for a while now. And I can finally say, without a doubt, in my opinion, false grip is far superior to the normal grip. So here are 5 reasons why I think the false grip is better. Reason number 1, one of the best ways to build arm strength and endurance. Reason number 2, builds a solid foundation to work on your calisthenic skills, as opposed to normal grip. Reason number 3, stops you from cheating. For 3 and 4, gotta wait a little longer. In the meantime, in the comment section below, leave your guesses as to what you think those exercises might be. There are many ways to do forearms. To name a few, you can do wrist curls with bands, you can do them with dumbbells. But if you notice a pattern, it's that the range of motion where the exercise is most effective is very short. However, in my opinion, the false grip is one of the best ways to work on your forearms. Here's why. First off, you're in a flex position from the get-go. Right from the beginning, till the end of the exercise, you're in a flex position. That means you're in maximum effort when it comes to your forearms, especially your flexors. On top of that, if you do pull-ups with a false grip, you're not only putting it in a max effort position, but you're dynamically stressing it out by doing pull-ups. That requires even more effort. So tell me, how is this in any way inferior to doing wrist curls with bands or with dumbbells? You're also working on your grip strength. I agree, it's probably not as effective on improving your grip strength as it would be with a normal grip, but you still gotta hold onto the bar for your dear life. That brings me on to reason number 2. False grip is a better way to lay foundation for when you want to start working with more advanced exercises or even calisthenic skills. Let me explain. A lot of exercises either work better or they outright require you to have the false grip in order to do them. To name a few, you've got the ring muscle up, you've got the slow bar muscle up, you've got the front lever, you've got the tucked in ring rows. All these exercises either work better or they outright need you to have the ability to false grip in order to do the exercise properly. Imagine it to be akin to learning how to drive manual versus automatic. If you learn how to do the false grip, you get all the benefits of the false grip and the normal grip. But if you do the other way around, that's not true. You're not going to be able to get the false grip benefits from working on the normal grip. And here's why that's important. When you're trying to learn a new advanced skill or a calisthenic skill, there's so many things you need to think about as is particular to attaining that skill. For example, you need to learn the movement pattern. You need to learn what muscles to activate and what you lack in. There's so many variables. And the last thing you want to talk about is your grip strength. Of course, if you can't even hold yourself for a split second with a normal grip, don't even approach false grip. First, make sure you can actually hold that for maybe 10 seconds and then get into it. But if you can hold a normal grip, in my opinion, it's better off to start training with false grip because that means one variable is down and you can actually concentrate on what's important for a particular skill. That brings me on to reason number 3. The margin of getting away with inefficient form or cheating is much higher when it comes to normal grip than when it comes to the false grip. You can get away with swinging like a monkey, kipping, or you can even get away with not controlling your eccentrics when it comes to your normal grip. Try the same thing with the false grip. You're either hurting yourself or in most cases, your grip is just going to fall apart. Now this is especially important when you're trying to learn a skill or you're trying to gain muscle. It's hard enough to hold the false grip position for a duration of time, let alone add inefficient movements to it and not have an effective exercise. Ergo, the quality of reps as opposed to the quantity of reps. If you're enjoying this video so far, it would be awesome if you could give it a like and turn on post notifications as that would help me reach a lot more people than I currently am. Now let's see if your guesses for exercise number 4 and 5 were correct. Finally, we've come to my favorites, reason 4 and 5. Reason 4, greater range of motion. Any way I can find to increase my range of motion, I'm gonna take it. When you go from bars to rings, you increase the range of motion. By the way, if you haven't seen my video on it, you should go check it out. It's either here or here. And when you go from normal grip to false grip, you again increase in range of motion. Whether you're working on rows or pull-ups, on bars or rings, use a false grip and I can guarantee you're gonna see an increase in range of motion. And why is it important? Well, an increase in range of motion means you can get a little bit more out of your muscle by contracting it more. It's especially important for muscle building and when I'm learning a new skill. That brings me on to reason number 5. Better lat activation. Your lats are a big muscle, right? But unfortunately, with a normal grip, you're more prone to compensation with your shoulder, either because you're not activating your scapula or because you're not maintaining a tight core. Now this could happen either from the beginning because you lack the strength, or it could happen as you go through the reps because you're getting more tired. However, with the false grip, because of the reasons I mentioned before, plus just the way you have to cue your muscles in order to get into position and do a pull-up, most of your effort is going to come from the lats as opposed to other muscles because you can't compensate. The second your body gets tired to maintain a solid frame, you're just not going to be able to do reps anymore. When it comes to skills, yes, pure strength is important, but what's more important than pure strength is a specific strength. And what I mean by that is strength within a movement pattern. If your body is not able to use the strength it has and piece everything together and perform a movement pattern, you're never going to be able to attain a skill. If this is hard to get, I totally understand. It's a pretty complicated and a deep topic. So leave a comment below and let me know if this is something you're interested in, and I'll make a video on it. So did you guys get reason 4 and 5 correctly? If you did, that is awesome. So here are some tips to be mindful of when training false grip. The first one, warm up your wrists well. I cannot emphasize enough on how important it is to warm them up. Reason number 2, take ample amount of breaks between your exercise and also between your workouts, especially in the beginning. And number 3, chalk. When it comes to your normal grip, I think chalk is an option, but when it comes to false grip, I think chalk is a must. Now, if you've been working on your false grip religiously and you're doing all the right things, but you still can't seem to figure out why you're not able to get it, here's a little secret. Well, not a secret anymore. The lack of strength in your serratus muscle might be the missing link. Click on this video here and I'm gonna walk you through the exercises that I do regularly to work on my serratus.